What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Fearless here, and today we're going to take a look at chopping up samples and how you can make your own loop out of a sample that you have. So let's jump right into this. Alright guys, so this tutorial is assuming that you already have your sample warped and on time. If you need help with that or you want to learn how to do that as well, I'm going to leave a card at the top of the video right now on a previous tutorial that I did the other day on how you can do that really quickly within Ableton. So assuming you have it warped already, we can get right into this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place a warp marker at like every fourth note here. Alright, so once you have all the fourth notes playing here, you might have noticed that there are other little ones along the way, like here, and these are all the transients that it's detecting on its own. But the way that we're going to set this up is we want to do it like basically every fourth note transient that's going on here. So when we go in here and you have this all set up and ready to go, you can right click it and go to slice to new MIDI track. So here you can either choose to do it by the transients or by the warp markers that we just set. Alright, and then we're just going to press OK. Okay, so what that did is it made a MIDI clip for us and it set up all these notes here that are slices of our melody. So this is a really neat way that we can go ahead and play with the different notes here, different parts, and see if we can come up with something even more interesting. So this is one method of sampling your beat. Okay, so another method that you can use is actually using Simpler itself. So I made a new MIDI track here, and what you can do is you can actually drag this into here. And this is going to load it into a Simpler automatically for you. And Simpler has this little slice option, which is pretty nice. And what it's going to do is it's going to take it by all the transients. So what you can do is you can actually turn down the sensitivity here, and you can limit how many transients are actually being played. And then you can start playing it on your keyboard and come up with cool patterns that way. Alright, so I just played this one on my keyboard, guys, so you can get something super fire just by taking a little time and playing around on your keyboard with the different transients that you're using. And also, guys, don't be afraid to go into the original sample here and actually chop some parts off and play with it that way. So what we could do is we could go into this original one here. We could just chop this up into different parts. Let's say we want to do the fourth notes. So we want to put this first, this second. So you could change it up like this. Maybe you could even go in here and reverse some of them. And just by chopping it up and playing with it a little bit, maybe reversing some of the samples, you can come up with a cool little chop. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this tutorial on how to chop beats in Ableton and make a dope melody out of a sample that you found. So this is the second part of a series where we're going to be talking about boom bap beats and how to build them from the ground up. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new here, because we're uploading new tutorials every single day. And besides that, I'll be catching you again in the next one. Peace out.